I work in the Unimart here. It's pretty exciting to have this. This kind of gets you curious, you know. There's things get scary, you know. All the people that are coming, you know.
Yeah.
There's so many, such a large group coming. Overall, they're been pretty friendly, you know. But there's been a few. I mean, that's in any town too, you know, normal town.
When a few of the rainbow people came through, we were fearful. We're not fearful anymore, and we haven't been since things have been explained and shown themselves. Financially, we're in the rears. Now we're caught up.
Well, I was a little bit ambivalent at first, not knowing what to really expect, and with a lot of bad PR preceding the happenings, the events. And I was quite surprised that it really went off pretty well. We didn't really have any major problems. Economically, I think we definitely made a profit. It's a little bit of sitting on the fence thing, in as much as being that there was such bad publicity going on, it kept some of the other customers away that normally would come, but I think that was made up quite a bit by the increased business we had from the Rainbow family.
Well, it's probably good for the economy. I think it scared a lot of the older people because the first group coming in was so bummy. There's no kidding around, they were bummy. And I think that scared the older people.
It started off where they were really hanging out in front of our doors and stuff like that. And we did hang some signs up that said, you know, just spread out a little bit. You know, go. You've got all this space. We've got a big property out here. You've got all this space. Just go somewhere else and hang out. You know, we don't want you making a picnic right here on the doorstep.
As they come through, of course, people stop and shop, and you know, we experience some shoplifting, some gas drive-offs. If there's parks on the way, you know, sometimes those will get, you know, used to excess. You might could expect some nudity, a little bit of loitering or panhandling around. And this is, again, like I said, it's the fringe element, and, you know, not the mainstream Rainbow family member, but still, townsfolk always, they ask what should I be concerned about, or what should I look out for, and that's typically, you know, what we pass on.
With Welcome Home, I just have to say that we do have some thievery, so welcome home. As they say in the Middle East, trust in Allah, but tie up your camel. So kind of watch your stuff, because we're still, you know, trying to get to a place where it's a welcome home, where everybody can leave all their stuff out, feel totally safe. We're not quite there, because we open our doors for everybody, and I want America to hear that we open for everybody, which means we get all types of people, some not so nice, and we deal with that. We try not to deal with handing them over to the police. We try to help heal and help them understand that we don't want to steal, we don't want to hurt anybody. This is your home. Please, if you ever need anything, we want to help, and so that's a big part of that.
And basically everybody, you know, all you had to do was ask, and everybody, and then we had so many just helping out. I had a guy this morning that was cleaning our laundromat. Never asked me for anything, you know, and then turned around and did ask me for some work if I had any for today. Maybe make a couple extra bucks or whatever, cleaning up outside or, you know, whatever. I said, that's fine.
We had one night, I had a group of like 30 Rainbow people come in. They ordered 10 pizzas, and I was by myself. And then I had another order for like 2 or 3 more customers come in and order pizzas. And I'm running around, and the one lady, she was so nice. She was like, just take your time, you know. She's like, we're waiting, and she kept telling me what a good job I was doing. You know, that was real. I was, you know, because your normal customers don't tell you that, you know.
Right.
Oh, I think you guys did well, and I mean, we weren't able to do any more than we did. As you guys shopped, we took the money and bought more inventory. We had no money. So, you know, I think like Norm at Wisdom would be a better one to say, because maybe he already had a stock store, and, you know, we were just kind of winging it, you know, and we wung it with candy bars and tobacco and beer and pop and bread and a lot of little other things, but those were our main things. You know, the things that people could make a sandwich with, and then the zuzus to give them their fix.
Specific incidents as far as Rainbow people helping, when I get really overwhelmed due to lack of personnel, which I hadn't prepared for, everybody offered to help out behind the bar, help out clean up. I haven't seen a cigarette butt outside, really, so I'm quite impressed with that.
If you were going to talk to the store owner of next year's town,
Okay.
what advice would you give?
Order. That's, Don't be afraid. Initially, you know, we didn't know what to do. Everybody kept on coming in here, and this is, of course, too, when we just had those few stragglers and whatnot. And they said, you know, you better start ordering this and you better start ordering that. And we did, but not nearly enough. And when they tell you and you're still going, I just don't know. I mean, what if they don't come? And what if we get stuck with all this? Order. If they tell you to order, order.
The Rainbow family probably should be in touch with merchants a little bit ahead of the event to prepare what to expect as far as services that are needed, items that are needed, such as phone cards. For example, I could have served a lot better with a shower situation if I had known ahead of time, and I could have rigged up, say, a shower tent and let 10, 20 people shower all at once, things like that. And for the merchant, on the other hand, most of them are able to get onto the internet. They, on their own, could communicate with the Rainbow family to see what they should expect in reality. That would be my advice.
As far as store owners, don't be afraid to order. Don't be afraid to let them in. Just be ready for anything. You know, even as far as the security goes, and don't be afraid to ask them for help, because most of them will give their right arm for you if you ask nice. You know, if you're decent to them, they'll be decent to you.
I've lived up here for 39 years now, and you were here before, right?
In 1983.
In 1983. And since I remember that experience just as a storekeeper from people who came in, not as a camper because I wasn't out in the woods, I must say that the people that I met were polite and friendly and were nothing to fear. In fact, I welcome them.
I just want to say thank you. Thanks for helping us out of a hole. And it's been fun being here. My pastor, all my girlfriends, everybody has rallied, and we've really loved you guys. And we've enjoyed the opportunity to serve you people. And it's been positive.
I hope this goes on, keeps going on for a very long time.
Humble yourself. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. Get ready. Humble yourself to the change. We shall lift each other up. Higher and higher, we shall lift each other up. We shall lift each other up. Higher and higher, we shall lift each other up. We're sending our love out to the four corners of the earth. Higher and higher. To the ones that need our strength right now. To our brothers and sisters in jail or in prison. To the homeless and the hungry. To the lonely. To the mothers and the fathers struggling to feed the children. We want them to feel us right now. Remember, go where there's darkness and despair, and show that you can.